Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello sir, hello everyone. My name is Debbie. I'm from class PBIB NIM 22202050553. The title of the article is Teaching Narrative Reading by Using the Subtext Strategy for Islamic Senior High School Students. The author are Sir Muhammad Hollandia, Miss Novalingga Pitaloka, and Sir Wahyudianto. The objective of the study were to determine whether there was a significant improvement in the 11th grade student reading comprehension score before and after using the subtext strategy, and to find out if there was a significant difference in reading comprehension score between students who were taught using the subtext strategy and those who were not. The article does not mention any specific problems that prompted this study. The study was conducted at MA Patra Mandiri Palembang, which is one of the Islamic senior high school in Palembang, Indonesia. This information can be found on page 4 of the article. The samples in this study were selected using convenient sampling. The writer selected class 11 Social Science 2 and 11 Social Science 3 as the sample because the teacher of English said those classes were averagely the same level and they were available to be studied. The total number of samples was 60 students, 30 students from each class. This information can be found on page 5 of the article. The study used a quasi-experimental design, specifically a pretest post-test non-equivalent group design. There were two groups, an experimental groups that received treatment using the subtext strategy, and a control group that did not receive the treatment. Both groups were given the same pretest and post-test. This information can be found on page 4 of the article. The data in this study were collected using a reading comprehension test, which was given to both the experimental and control groups as a pretest and post-test. The writer used SPSS 20 software to analyze the data obtained from quasi-experimental design, in order to see whether there was a significant improvement before and after they were treated by using subtext strategy. T-test was used in variantal statistical analysis. This information can be found on page 1 and 5 of the article. The data in this study were analyzed using the SPSS 20 software. The data obtained from the quasi-experimental design were calculated using independent sample t-test and paired sample t-test in SPSS program. The P output from paired sample t-test side to tailored was 0.000, which was lower than 0.05, and t-value 11.399 was higher than t-table, which defeat 29. This information can be found on page 1 of the article. The findings of the study show that the subtext strategy significantly improved student reading comprehension score to the 11th grade student of one Islamic senior high school in Palembang. There was a significant difference in student reading comprehension score between those who were taught using the subtext strategy and those who were usually used by the teacher of one Islamic senior high school in Palembang. This information can be found on page 10 of the article. The conclusion of the study are that the subtext strategy significantly improved student reading comprehension score to the 11th grade student of one Islamic senior high school in Palembang. Additionally, there was a significant difference in student reading comprehension score between those who were taught using the subtext strategy and those who were taught using the strategy that was usually used by the teacher of one Islamic senior high school in Palembang. This information can be found on page 10 of the article.